LG, man. What we doing? What we doing, bro? $3,000? Seriously? Okay, so today on CoZ Tech News, we're talking about the new LG OLED Flex television that's coming out actually this month, October. So I guess by the time you see this, it was announced to be going on sale for $3,000. Like, wow. So if you're unfamiliar with the LG OLED Flex, it's a 42-inch OLED television panel that's going to be able to be automatically moved from a flat all the way to a 9,000 curve. And so let's take a look at it real quick so you can get an idea about what I'm talking about here. And so here's the new television right here. It is one of their new flagships. It's one screen, 20 different curves, and it curves itself. I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. So I'm not knocking the technology here. But man, $3,000. And so if you're unfamiliar with why I'm so upset, so this is basically the exact same as their 42-inch LG C2 television, minus the fact that this has a anti-glare coating and the LG C2 has a gloss coating, which I believe is better for contrast and color. However, this does have some really cool, unique gaming features like the Samsung Odyssey Arc, where you can change the display size to 32-inch, 27-inch, like you see there. The game optimizer, you can also have that on the LG C2. So not really a big deal there. It's designed to be played with a PC, but it's limiting because of the automatic fold. You can't VESA mount it, and so it has to be on the desk, and it's a pretty big television with it being 42 inches for your standard 24-inch deep desk, and so it may not fit there. It forward firing speakers as opposed to downward firing speakers like your television version, but I mean, there's some RGB on the back, and then there's some extra cool gaming features, and then it flexes by itself. Is the Flex worth more money? Absolutely. But right now, is it worth? Let's bring this in the fold here. Is it worth $1,900 more than the C2? I don't think so. But it's hard to gauge, right? One thing that we do know is that they've had the rollable OLED technology for years now. So it's not R&D, it's not research and development that they're spending the money on this. I guess the new development would be the Flex and the automatic movement and tying it to a remote control and things like that. Are those things worth more money? For sure. At worst, I was thinking this was going to be like $2,000, $2,200. My wildest dreams, $2,500. But with a starting price of $3,000, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. They did an announcement video not too long ago where they kind of showed it on the YouTube channel now, and I'll show it here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And it's so you can kind of see it in action. It's awesome, right? That's freaking dope. But I mean, it looks really good. This is cool. Okay, so all right, cool. So I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for a regret purchase here, and here's why. There's typically two types of folks, right? There's people that like curved gaming monitors, and there's people that don't like curved gaming monitors. And I guess you can kind of throw in like an in between, like people who have never tried it for fear that they won't like it, which is me. And so I've thought about several times purchasing something like this. The Corsair has a version coming out, the Xeneon Flex, and then there's this one. OLED, LG also has a 45-inch ultra-wide OLED coming out here pretty soon that doesn't flex. The Corsair version, you have to manually flex it, and so I'm expecting that one to be cheaper, but it's actually a gaming monitor, and it's an ultra-wide version as opposed to a 16:9 like this one. The plus side of this is that it is a 16:9, and so that is worth something, right? Because it's 4K, while all the other gaming monitors right now are 1440p if it's QD OLED, and then Asus has a 42-inch and 48-inch 4K OLED monitor, and LG has a 48-inch OLED monitor by their Ultra Gear brand, if you will. And so, but back to my idea, there's 2.2 people, which I'm the 0.2. And what I feel like is going to happen is a lot of people are going to buy this. It's gonna sell. People are gonna have the expendable cash. But you're going to find that spot that you like, whether it's an 1800R curve, which is what people are typically used to, or the aggressive 9000R curve, which is kind of coming out with some of these newer and some of the more aggressive gaming monitors in the past. And they're going to get to that point, or they're going to set it up as flat, and they're never going to touch it. I feel like I would be like, oh, let me see if I like this as a curved monitor. It's not my thing. Let's go back flat. And I'll never touch it again. And then I'll be upset because I can't VESA mount it, and it's taking up all the space on my desk, and I paid twice as much for the exact same monitor television with a glossy screen, which is what I prefer. And so now I'm in this box like, I really, really, really want to try it, but I don't want to pay $3,000 and go through the whole commotion of taking it back to wherever I got it from because I don't want to keep it. Like, I'm not that type of person. I usually keep stuff that I buy even if I don't like it, because I don't like going through the whole try it for 14 days and take it back. I feel like that's like a scam. Like, I just don't like doing it. And so I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. It's $3,000. Like, it's $500 cheaper than the Samsung Odyssey Arc, which is 55 inches. It's vertical. It does all these amazing things. It's 165 hertz refresh rate. Like, if I pay that much money, I might as well pay the extra $500 and get the Samsung. There's a lot more applications for it. It's a lot larger. I'll enjoy my purchase for a lot longer, even though it's a fixed curve. It's 55 inches. It has the One Connect box. It has all of those things. And so as soon as it goes on sale and it's like $100 more, like the LG Flex has to drop. I don't understand this price point. I get it, because you want a return on your investment from what you spent for all of these years of rollable technology. You know, I get it, LG, but I think you missed the mark on this one. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What's your thoughts on the price? Are you thinking about buying this or the Corsair Xeneon Flex? I'm interested to hear your thoughts. As always, stay cozy in that crazy world. This is it for Tech News. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.